Hello and welcome to Light of Jophiel. Today we're asking Spirit what messages they have for you for the new moon in Aquarius, which is happening on January the 29th. So for pile 1, we have the Light Seers Tarot with the obsidian crystal. Pile 2, we have the Shadowscapes Tarot with the green calcite crystal. And pile 3, we have the Witch's Garden Tarot with, I believe this is a citrine crystal. And those are the piles I have for you. I will put the timestamps below for each pile, and I will also list out any tarot decks and oracle decks that I used today in case you're interested in purchasing any. And if you would, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel and help me to reach other people in order to help them on their journey. And if any of the piles resonate with you today, please, if you don't mind, leave me a comment below. That would help me as well on my journey as a tarot reader. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. We have some pre-chosen oracle cards here for your reading and the tarot deck that you chose. I'm going to move that out of the way right now. And you also chose the obsidian crystal. We'll set that right there for now. So let's start by pulling out your oracle cards that are that have been chosen. So we have Rooster with fire and the number 4. We have thriving. Let's see how we're going to arrange everything here. I'm sorry, I didn't really show you the card, did I? That would be helpful, huh? Thriving. We have focus. We have the Lover. Aphrodite, passion, abundance, the number 7. It is safe to surrender to the good things. I don't think this card needs centering. A lot of butterflies everywhere. Her heart chakra seems to be activated. So we'll put that here. And then we will look at these. Good vibes. I was going to say I list all of the decks that I use below if you're interested in any. And fun time. Does seem to be good vibes for your reading. We've got thriving, fun time, good vibes. We've got passion, abundance, the rooster with a big sunshine behind it. We have this focus here, which seems to be a little bit of a different energy, but we're going to see what's going on. I want to pull a few tarot cards first before I get into really saying anything. So, Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? What does pile 1 need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? What is the message for pile 1? Page of Cups. Actually, I'm going to take that. 3 of Cups. Don't usually take cards that flip over. I was called to take that one. Pile 1. Does pile 1 need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? New moon in Aquarius. Pile 1. What do they need to know? Pile 1. New moon in Aquarius. If it bothers you about the the flippers, I'm sorry. I have said in a couple of my previous readings that Spirit for now has me, for the most part, not taking any flippers unless they call me to. I mainly only take what falls out. So I'm doing as they are guiding me right now. They have a purpose for guiding me in that direction. And so until they tell me otherwise, I mainly take cards that come out until they tell me to take one that is actually a flipper. Pile 1. Wow. Wow. Pile 1. This is a beautiful reading so far. All right. Okay, take a couple more tarot cards. What does pile 1 need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? Oh my gosh. The Lovers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. New moon in Aquarius. What does pile 1 need to know? A smile on my face. What is pile 1? 3 of Wands. Okay. So, I've got some beautiful things here. What is going on, pile 1? This new moon cycle for you. I think I want to read the Lover for you. Let me get that for you. All right, so we have number 7. We have Aphrodite, passion, goddess, abundance, and the affirmation spell of I'm indulging in feelings of joy and pleasure. It says Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, pleasure, and beauty, rules this card. Sometimes we seek abundance on the outside when really the most abundant experiences happen within if we allow them to, like feelings of bliss, excitement, romance, and passion for the good of life. Sometimes we don't allow ourselves to fully surrender or indulge in beautiful feelings because we don't trust them. We fear that they could end, which may lead to devastation, or we think we don't deserve them. It takes bravery to feel the full spectrum of emotions. The taller the tree, the deeper the roots. The higher the heaven, the lower the hell. You cannot live you cannot live filled with fear. Humans are here to experience deeply. Allow yourself to become filled with passion and romanticize your life, yourself, your love, your projects, your future, your work, your art. Appreciate these things fully and deeply. If you get excited about something or someone, let yourself. It is safe to surrender. You will be more than okay. You will feel truly alive. Let the butterflies transform you from within, bringing with them magic, elevation, and power, new things and beginnings. Look within yourself for the abundance you seek, a sure way to magnetize yourself to even more of it. Now is the time to fully embrace your goddess energy. Like Aphrodite, lavish yourself with pleasurable feelings and lean into romance. If you've pulled this card, it could also mean there is a lover or potential lover in your life you've been hesitant about. Is this fear true, or are you just scared? If you've been closing yourself off, maybe it is time to open yourself up to the idea of true and passionate romance, but only if it's going to add value to your life. Well, this is very interesting. We have fire, which to me has a lot to do with passion, high energy. We've got the sun. We've got the sun twice, really. I mean, I see the sun in this card, and you've got the sun card here as well. Got thriving, fun times, good vibes. This is beautiful. So let's go through your tarot cards. You've got the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups can be magic. Wow. Magic and synchronicity. An open and joyful heart. Also, as you can see here, this kind of signifies an open heart. Chakra. Same here. I'm getting same vibes here. It's also about romance. To me, this is almost like childlike love, like puppy love, like, or not necessarily puppy love, but like the giddiness of being in love. We also have the Three of Cups, which is about romantic partners and soulmates. It could also be about friendships, connected hearts, it's passion, kindred spirits, joyful connections, union. Sometimes does signify marriage, and it's also soul contracts. It's interesting to me that during this new moon cycle, we do experience Valentine's Day. I know some people either love or hate it, but I'm going to mention that it is going on during this new moon cycle. And then we also have the sun, which we have mentioned. The sun is joy, it's abundance, it's really almost one of the higher vibe cards of the tarot deck. It's like success, it's abundance, fulfillment, exuberant creativity, it's positivity, it's love, manifested dreams. It's definitely a yes card. And then we have the Lovers here, which sometimes signifies a choice, but because there's so much love everywhere in this reading, I really do feel that it signifies love, a lover or a romantic relationship. It could also signify friendship, unity, and it's also a card about allowing yourself to fall in love, which is kind of what this card spoke about as well. It's also a card of soulmates. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is basically energy manifested. Waiting for the results of your effort, waiting for your ships to come in. It is a fire card, as you can see here. It's progress. I want to pull some tarot cards here to see what this focus card is about. So, Spirit, what is the focus card here for? What does pile one need to focus on for the new moon in Aquarius? Seems like love's everywhere here. I'm sure it is about love, but let's just see what capacity, or if it is the possibility of something else. What's the focus card here for, Spirit? Why is the focus card here? Why is the focus card here for pile one? Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords. Can you see that? Yes, you can. We have the Ten of Swords. I want to see what else. Before I see what else, I do want to say that the Ten of Swords can be about painful endings. An opportunity for deep healing. An opportunity to find hope and resiliency. It could be that perhaps, because this did mention fear, and I also know right now the energies of the new moon, well, I'm sorry, the energies just period of the cosmos, if you want to call it, there is kind of an energy of letting go. I'm not an astrologer, but I do listen to some, and I know as far as like the energy goes, there's more of an energy right now. Typically during the new moon, you manifest. You manifest in the cycles of the new moon, in new moon cycles. I'll get it out in a minute. But right now, the energies are more of letting go. And maybe there is some fear here. Maybe there's some heartbreak in the past that's kind of caused you to maybe kind of close off your heart a little bit and be a little bit afraid. Or maybe if this is a particular ongoing relationship and maybe there's been a little bit of hurt, maybe a little bit of mistrust for whatever reason. Mistrust doesn't necessarily mean somebody's cheated on someone. There could be all kind of mistrust of just how things, how people handle different situations that, you know, you can get hurt in any way, in any shape or form, and kind of want to either, you know, maybe not be as vulnerable or upfront about things in fear of what kind of reaction you're going to get or something like that. So you kind of close off a little bit. And I wonder if maybe this is just telling you that you need to focus on making sure that your heart space is open to be able to receive this love, that is what part of this, the feminine, the goddess part of this is being receptive and attracting the love. And so that's, I believe, what you're being called to do right now is to focus on self-love, being in the vibration of love, having good vibes, because either there's a potential for a relationship that you're already currently in to like be beautiful, or there's a new love coming in that has some really good potential here. But let's continue. I'm going to pull a card or two more on this focus. So Spirit, what is this focus card about? And the Ten of Swords. What is the focus card about? So we have the Empress. That's exactly it. This is the Empress. This is about being receptive. Goodness. And it's the divine feminine. It's being in your feminine energy, your goddess energy, nurturing, empathy, unconditional love. I definitely think that that's what this is here, is it's just asking you to walk away from any hurtful or negative feelings that's keeping your heart closed at the moment. Either if this is an ongoing relationship, to go into it as something new with the Page of Cups here. Let's just see. Should we see what this fire rooster is about? Let's do that. I'm interested to see what this is about. So let me get the book for that card. Okay, pile one. The rooster. The rooster is a male chicken who, as with many species, is much showier than his female cohorts. Roosters tend to have strikingly colorful plumage with long tails and shiny pointed feathers on their necks and backs. They strut around as if they are in charge and are known for the loud crowing sound they make to greet the dawn and warn of danger. They are the epitome of confidence, and not the subtle kind either. This card says, to be loud and proud, don't hide your light under a bushel. It's time to show everyone what you can do instead of being modest and letting someone else take the credit for your hard work or dedication. Step up, step out, and strut your stuff with your head held high. There's nothing wrong with confidence if you've earned it. If you get this card, maybe it's time to look at how you present yourself to the world, and for that matter, what you see when you look in the mirror. Confidence in your own abilities is important, and it doesn't always come easily. We are often told not to brag or show off, but being confident doesn't mean you have to yell about how great you are. Quiet self-confidence will get you far. Believe in yourself, and there's no limit to what you can accomplish. So there's definitely some similarities with the Sun card, which Leo is associated with the Sun card. There is a lot of fire in this, in the fire and emotions. A lot of fire and water here. Fire with the sun, the wands, and the rooster card. And then the emotions here with 3 of Cups, the Page of Cups. Emotions definitely, I feel, with the lovers, the lover and the lovers. I feel for you, pile 1, for the new moon in Aquarius, is to focus on opening up your heart space. And that means letting go of that which no longer serves you. So at one point, closing up your heart, protecting yourself did serve you right. But I feel like Spirit is telling you that it's no longer serving you. It's time to let that go, to be in your goddess energy, to have self-love for yourself, be confident in yourself, believe in your self-worth. And if those are things that you struggle with, I highly recommend working on that for this new moon cycle and manifesting self-love for yourself and believing in yourself and having self-worth. Believing in your own self-worth. And great ways to do that are affirmations. Start off your every day with affirmations. End every day with affirmations of loving yourself, respecting yourself, believing in yourself. And then I'll be in that high vibe state, right? Because when we have our heart closed off, we are in a lower vibration. So this is not only it looks like you've got romance coming in, but this is also romanticizing your own life. So self-love, self-worth, be confident, and bringing little romanticizing aspects to your day. And like if you like flowers, then, you know, get yourself some flowers. Take some a bubble bath with rose petals or bath salts or whatever romanticizing your day looks like to you, whatever self-care looks like to you, and then open up that heart space, trust again, because it looks like you have some beautiful energy here of new love or refreshed love, as long as you allow it. It's in your hands. Allow it, be receptive, be in your goddess energy. And I mean, beautiful things are ahead of you. So for this new moon cycle, I love it. So that's what I see for you in the new moon in Aquarius. Beautiful things. Stay in open your heart space. Stay in the vibe of love. Stay in good vibes, and it looks like good things are ahead for you in the new moon in Aquarius. So thank you, Pile 1, for being here. If this vibed with you, if it resonated with you, please like and leave me a comment for the video. And if you'd like to be here for future readings, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified for future readings. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful new moon cycle in Aquarius, and you have all the love in the world this new moon. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. We have some pre-chosen oracle cards, and you chose the green calcite and this tarot deck. I'm going to move the tarot deck for now. Now let's look at your pre-chosen oracle cards. So we have Earth, number 9 with raccoon. We have Forgiveness. Oh, goodness, loud bang outside. We have Going Forward. Beautiful card. We have The Alchemist. Empowerment. Pain. Sorceress. Oh, I don't break that easy. Not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. She's flipping it off. She's in a big pile of coffee. A big cup of coffee. Magic cup of coffee. So number 39. We have Motivation. I believe that's a badger. and the golden ticket opportunity. Okay, so got a hair here. Let's see what, let's pick some, pull some tarot cards real quick. Spirit, what is your message for pile 2 for the new moon in Aquarius? What is your message for pile 2 and the new moon in Aquarius? Cards falling everywhere, a bunch of cards. I'm not taking all of those, it's a lot. Okay, new moon in Aquarius for pile 2, Spirit. What do they need to know? We have the Emperor. Pile 2 in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius. What do they need to know for pile 2? New moon in Aquarius. Pile 2. Spirit, what does pile 2 need to know? New moon in Aquarius. Let's see. We've got the High Priestess. High Priestess, Emperor, powerful cards. Powerful cards. New moon in Aquarius for pile 2, Spirit. What do they need to know? We have the Two of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Sun. And this card reminded me of the Sun actually when I pulled it. So let's see what we've got here. Raccoons only come out at night, which is kind of reminding me of the shadow self. Maybe there's some healing that either has been done or needs to be done. Some forgiveness that needs to happen in order to be able to move forward. We have the Alchemist here. So let's go ahead and let's read the Alchemist. Let's see. Got number 39, so let's find that. Empowerment, pain, sorceress and heart. The affirmation spell, I light the spark of power and strength within my heart. The hero's path, the gaining of strength, the path of empowerment, heartbreak, challenges, trauma, being underestimated, failure. Why should we let these things keep us down instead of seeking to use them as opportunities to overcome, to make ourselves proud, to strengthen our minds, to become a higher human and learn from them? This is the path of the hero. Instead of letting the darkness win, the hero chooses to pursue the ultimate alchemy, turning pain into power. Not everyone is capable of this level of sorcery. For some, pain is very great and penetrates the darkness to the core of their being. Only soul and stubborn persistence can undo a curse like that. But the power does indeed exist within all of us. A hero can still grieve, fall into darkness, give up, fall again, lose hope, seek help, and honor their natural emotions. The difference is that they don't stay there in that darkness. Why would they? What would come out of it? What good would that do? The hero or anyone else? So they keep trying. They persist. They light up the darkness within their heart again, even if little by little, bit by bit, with the magic of faith and sometimes the aid of others. They choose to fight on for the light of the world, refusing to let the dark side win and become more powerful. This is how we change the world. Healing ourselves heals others, which heals the soul of the world. At the end of the day, finding meaning in what happens and having a purpose is unbelievably empowering. That is what fuels our power. That is a love spell that we cast upon our own hearts. It is healing. There's a big difference between having self-compassion and endlessly feeling sorry for ourselves. Falling into the bottomless pit of victimhood is to become the soul that is lost in the place where no light can reach, no tree can grow. So, yeah, it goes back to what I was saying about there's some healing that either has occurred or needs to occur. So let's go through our tarot cards. So we've got the Emperor here, which is the 4th card of the major arcana. It is the divine masculine. It is a card of authority and power. A natural leader, structure, promotion, taking action. It's really reminding me of the empowerment energy of this card here. And then we have the High Priestess card, which is the 2nd card of the major arcana. It is about psychic insights, introspection, intuition, dreams, powerful visions. It also can be on the shadow side, a card of not paying attention to your inner voice. And then we have the Two of Swords, which kind of can be a card of the opposite of this energy of moving forward, of going forward. Two of Swords is kind of, you're kind of at a crossroads. You're making a difficult choice. It's kind of opposing ideas. Should I or should I not? It's a card about choosing the right path of action. On the shadow side, it can be a card about confusion, kind of the fear, the angst of the unknown, and being between a rock and a hard place. It could be about fear of commitment, actually, also. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive, highly attuned emotional intelligence. It's a card about love and compassion, sensitivity, strength, empathy, leading with your heart. It's also a card of healing. On the shadow side, it can be about controlling or suppressing emotions. And then we have the Sun card, which is a beautiful, it's a beautiful card, and it's also a card that we got in pile 1. And I could kind of see where maybe pile 1 and pile 2 kind of go together a little bit. So if you were called to pile 1, I do actually suggest going and checking it out. But the Sun card, I mean, there's a lot of high power cards here. We've got 3 major arcana, and then we've got the Queen of Cups, but which far outweigh this stale, like, you know, not moving forward, this card of stagnation here. But the Sun card is the 19th card of the major arcana. It's about joy, abundance, fulfillment, love, positivity, manifesting dreams. So I think there is an opportunity here during this new moon cycle to let go of something from the past, which is kind of a little something that I mentioned in pile 1, which is another reason why I think it's worth, I believe honestly pile 1 is a continuation of pile 2. So again, only go to it if you were called to, if it's something that kind of was calling your name. But what I'm getting from the raccoon here is they are a creature of the night, right? Darkness, shadow. I think there's something that's happened in the past that's keeping you stuck. I believe intuitively that you know you want to move forward, you want to get out of that. And there's some healing there, some forgiveness of either yourself or another person. But you know, we have to forgive. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for ourselves. And whether this is for forgiveness or someone you're actually in a relationship with, or something that happened far in the past that's keeping you from being in a relationship, or keeping you from acting the way you should in a current relationship, forgiveness is called. And that forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you, because right now it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in the shadow. It's keeping you out of it's keeping you from moving forward to the light. So let the sun, let this happiness, this light feeling here, this energy be the motivation. That's what I got from this card to begin with, is the motivation to joy, motivation to love, motivation to abundance. Staying in the shadow and not healing that, not letting go of that, not forgiving and moving forward towards the sun. I mean, look at this path right here. He is towards the sun. Oof. Sorry, I talk fast sometimes when I'm channeling and it comes out. And this opportunity, really, this card, I'm really just seeing the goldenness of it. The rainbows over the clouds, right? This is your motivation. This is what you're headed to. If this is where you are right now, if you're stuck in the shadow, empower yourself by alchemizing that energy of the darkness, of being hurt. Work through that, feel the feelings, and then let them go. Forgive that other person, forgive yourself, forgive whatever needs to be forgiven. Let that go, get rid of that, and stand in your power. Empower yourself to move toward what you know deep down inside you truly want to know. Have unconditional love, not only for others, but for yourself, and move towards the light. You can do it. You don't break that easy. Use it as fuel to move towards the things that you want, and you hold the power for that. No one else does. Whoever hurt you before, whatever the situation before, don't allow that to hold the power over you, because you're the one allowing it. You're the one in control. You're the one that can move forward down the path. These other people that hurt you, or this other situation that cannot do it for you, you're the only one who can do it. So be in your power. Stand in your power with this Emperor card. Move toward what is calling you, what brings you joy, whether that's a relationship, whether that's love, whether that's a career, whether that's a creative idea, whatever that is. Move towards the sun. What is calling your name? What joy calls to you? And head for that. But you have to get out of your own way first and heal this from the past. Let it go. Right now, the energies are perfect for letting go. And I think that's why in the first card in the pile one, there was a feeling of letting go. And I'm seeing it again in pile two, but obviously I see those two as connected, but not. And usually in the new moon is a time to manifest new things, and the full moon is the time to let go. But energies astrologically right now, and I'm not an astrologer, but energies astrologically right now, there is a big energy of letting go. And so I kind of see for the new moon, not only calling in things that manifesting what you want, what brings you joy, but also an energy of letting go of the past, so that you can get to this. Because if you don't deal with this first, you're going to stay in this Two of Swords and stagnation, and you don't want that, and I don't want that. So do the work so that you're able to walk down this beautiful path towards what brings you joy. And you know, nobody's perfect, and I'm not making excuses for whatever has hurt you in the past, but have unconditional love for yourself and for others, no matter if they've hurt you or not. And that's for you and not for them. I hope that makes sense. So this is what I have for you. Move towards the sun, out of the shadows, and you're the only one that can do that, my love. that's your message for the new moon in Aquarius. Thank you for being here. If you liked this reading, if you resonated with this reading, please like the video and please comment below and let me know if it resonated with you. It just helps me for future readings and kind of know where I'm at with my ability here. And if you would like to be around for future readings, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of future readings and to be part of the community. I'm so happy you're here. I wish you all the best in this new moon cycle. I'm sending you love and power and comfort and healing for dealing with this shadow and moving towards the sun. Best of wishes to you, Pile 2, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is the tarot deck that you chose and the crystal that you chose. We have some pre-chosen oracle cards here that we're going to pull real quick, or to show real quick and see what we have. So we have Air, the number 7, and Dragonfly. Make sure that you can see that. We have Success. There's the little Black Panther back, and he's kind of hard to see. Hopefully you can see that. In like a tropical rainforest or jungle or something, there's also a little, I don't really know, maybe a cockatoo or parakeet, or I don't know the names of exotic birds, so I apologize if I'm messing that all up. And you have Gateway with a beautiful unicorn. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have Energy, Power, Aura, Depletion. Call your energy back to you. She seems to be very grounded to me. Look like she's actually in the earth. Let's see. All right, let's see what your other cards. So we have, wow, you have Success twice. Pile 3. You have Success. Hot air balloons. And you have Sensitivity with the jellyfish and the starfish. Okay. So before I say anything, I want to pull some tarot cards real quick. So Pile 3. Spirit, what is the message for Pile 3 and the new moon in Aquarius? Messages for Pile 3 and the new moon in Aquarius. What do they need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? Pile 3. What do they need to know? Whoa. We have the Empress. Wow, I want to say the Empress card also came out in Pile 1. Let's see. What's the message for Pile 3? For the new moon in Aquarius. The Devil. New moon in Aquarius. Message for Pile 3. You know, I don't know. The entire time I was pulling your cards, I was seeing red. I mean, when I was pulling your oracle decks, I don't know what that means, but we do have two red tarot cards here. What's the message for Pile 3? What do I need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? What's this message? For the tarot cards don't want to come out. It's two cards. Only take cards one at a time. That's what my spirit. Yeah, I was just okay. Sorry, one thought at a time. My spirit guides have me right now only taking one card at a time. That may change in the future, but right now that's what they have me doing, and so I trust what they tell me to do. So, what I was going to say was I felt like a lot of energy. A lot of this red reminding me of like fiery energy, which is not what I'm getting from this card. But here, like this card's about energy. The Chariot's about fast-moving energy, and I was kind of getting that from these cards as well. What is this message for pile 2? We have the 9 of Swords. What is the message for pile 3? Sorry if I called you pile 2. I don't know if I did or not. But then we have the Justice card. Okay, so we have 2 cards of success. Let's just kind of analyze what we have here. We have 2 cards of success. I'm feeling this fiery, powerful energy. I'm not getting that from this card here, but this is a card of air, and I think it's funny that there's hot air balloons in this other success card, which remind me of hot, heat, fire, energy, right? But then you have this cool card of sensitivity here of there's water here, there's water there, even though this is a card of air, but still. So but you've got gateway here, perhaps the new moon or this time frame right now is bringing you a gateway of sorts, a gateway of success perhaps. But let's see what this energy card here is all about. This is number 44, which is an angel number. I want to say that angels are with you right now, being supported at this time. Let's see. Power, aura, depletion, fatigue. Which, let's see. Yeah, we'll just go on. It has an affirmation spell of, I am calling my energy and power back to me. The garden, the nature witch, she who blooms. Giving yourself the chance to flourish means allowing yourself that energy. This card is a sign that it would be empowering for you to assess where you have been channeling your energy to what, to whom, and how much. You may feel scattered or fatigued. Are you placing your focus on too many things, people, or problems at once? You may not have enough power to fuel the things you actually want. You could also be drained from worrying about petty or insignificant things. Tend to your personal energy, your garden, and become conscious of where that energy is going. It's time to nourish yourself so your ideas have the chance to blossom. You can only attract butterflies, blessings, if you have the flowers to do so. Be the garden that draws in the life you are worthy of. The energy card is a sign to call your energy back to your soul, life, dreams, and core values. You cannot give to others if you cannot give to yourself. You will not be helpful to yourself or anybody else. A weak energy field can lead to a weakened existence. Your energy is your power. Many cultures have long-held beliefs about the metaphysical nature of our soul, auric fields, energy centers, and chakras, often accompanied by practices to help us revivify, cleanse, and align ourselves. When this soul core of ours is off, misaligned, or depleted, things seem off. You can get all the sleep your body needs, but you're still tired because it's on an energetic level. And I didn't read the manifestation enhancer on the other two piles, but I'm going to for you right now in the morning or before you go to sleep. Meditate and literally call your energy back to you. Imagine it as several cords of golden light that are attached and fueling other people, places, or things. Remember, this is your energy. You are in control of it. It came from you and it can return to you. Visualize it, call upon it, and breathe it back into your being. Feel the light returning to you. Feel your cells being nourished. Repeat this process intuitively. And I'm actually going to hold this up to the camera, make sure you can see it if you want to take a screenshot to remember that part. Okay. So there is something here that kind of stood out to me, and I want to go back to it. Because the Empress card can be a card about nurturing, and whether that be yourself or your life or your dreams, your soul, you cannot give to others if you cannot give to yourself. You will not be helpful to others or anybody else. A weak energy field can lead to a weakened existence, which is what I get from the Devil card. So weak energy, and your mind can become weak, and you can think all kind of things that you don't that aren't true. So let's just go through these cards one at a time, and we can kind of talk about what each one of them means. So we have the Empress card here. Like I said, I believe this was also in pile 1. I believe that is correct. It is the third card in the Major Arcana. It is the Divine Feminine. It is a card of creativity, fertility, motherhood, unity. It is a goddess energy. It is actually sensitivity also. It's nurturing, abundance. It's a card of empathy, unconditional love. And I really feel that's what you're being called to. I also actually want to read this here in just a little bit. I want to read about the dragonfly. Let's move on to the Devil card. The Devil card is the 15th card in the Major Arcana. It is a card of vices. It can also be about addiction. It could be a need for liberation. It can be healthy versus unhealthy, materialism. It could be about healing in darkness, delving into your shadow self. It could be being trapped into your own stories, a card of manipulation, lying to yourself, temptation. It's also a card of release, freedom from addiction, being on the cusp of a breakthrough. Realizing that you're giving your power away. That is actually another thing that this could mean. So it's interesting. We have 2 cards to talk about that. Let's move on to the Chariot card. You have a lot of Major Arcana. There's been a lot of Major Arcana in I think almost every pile. A lot of powerful energies right now astrologically going on. It's very interesting. So we have the Chariot card, which is the number 7 card in the Major Arcana. It is a card of victory, success. It's a speed, action type card, harnessing and uniting opposing energies. It can be confidence, willpower, control. It is also a card about travel. On the shadow side, it can be like a lack of energetic focus, a lack of self-discipline, going in the wrong direction, tendency to kind of speed past the needs of others. I'm not really seeing any of the shadow sides of this here, but for the 9 of Swords, we'll go on to talk about that. It is kind of a card of worry, feelings of depression and anxiety. It can be about insomnia. It's about fear. It's an opportunity to find courage. It's a time to focus on things that are going right in your life. It can also mean the inability to think clearly. So let me just keep going here. Then we have the card of Justice, which is another major arcana. I mean, you have a lot of powerful energy in your reading. A lot. Justice card is the 11th card in the major arcana. It can be about balance. It's about karma, truth, wisdom. It can also be about legal matters, fairness, cause and effect. It can also be about perspective, accountability, objectivity, integrity. It's also a card of consequences, as it has to deal with karma, imbalance, a need to take responsibilities for your past actions. So let's read this before I go on. I want to read about the dragonfly real quick. Let's see here. It's a little difficult to find these. Okay. The iridescent dragonfly appears to be ethereal and enchanted, nearly fantastical, making it the perfect presentation of air magic. Its transparent wings move so rapidly they can barely be seen, and yet they can travel vast distances, even over an entire ocean, despite their seeming fragility. Like the air itself, they move in every direction, almost too fast to be seen, both delicate and powerful at the same time. If you need an animal to help you connect with the element of air, try working with the beautiful, magical dragonfly. This card may bring you the gift of a lightness of spirit or a hint that it's time to work with the magic of air. It might predict swift travel or the winds of change. It could serve as a reminder that no matter how weak or fragile you feel, you are strong enough to survive the storms that life throws at you. Like the air, magic is everywhere around you. It might be easier to grasp earth or play with water or fire, but air is vital, powerful, and like the dainty dragonfly, much stronger than it seems. Reach inside for your own inner strength or use some air magic to help you find your way. All right. I feel like that there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of, you have a lot going on in your life that is perhaps bringing you success right now, but things are moving so quickly that your energy is getting very depleted. And I think Spirit is just reminding you that when that happens, things can start going down a not so good path energetically, even thought-wise. And I'm really feeling that there's a call for you to be more nurturing to yourself. Perhaps things are moving so quickly, you're kind of in a state of worry and anxiety. I think I want to pull some more tarot to get a little bit more information. Spirit, what is the message for pile 1 in this new moon of Aquarius? What do they need to know? What are you trying to tell them for the new moon in Aquarius? Three of Pentacles. All right. What is the message here for pile 3? New moon in Aquarius. What are they needing to know? What is their message? Perhaps this has to do with work. Maybe you've got a lot of work going on, at work. It is bringing you success, but energetically it is depleting you. What is this message for pile 3, Spirit? What do you need them to know? What is their message? I have the Six of Pentacles. Are you giving more than you're receiving right now? You're giving too much of yourself. You know, you can't give from an empty cup. Can you see these cards? Yes. You can't give from an empty cup. It's time for you to nurture yourself. Do a little self-care, self-love. I feel like you're filled to the max right now, which can cause you to be extra sensitive. But I know the sensitivity is not necessarily... this is more about being... at least in the as far as the Empress card is more like empathy, I think. But you know, gosh, when you're worn down and worn out and tired, I become more sensitive. It's really a lot easier for me to break down and start crying. But we've got this gateway here. Let me see what this gateway is about. Spirit, what is this gateway for pile 3 and new moon in Aquarius? What is this gateway? What is the gateway about for pile 3 and new moon in Aquarius? Death. So, death and a new beginning. Death and rebirth. What is the gateway card about? What is this gateway? Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Cups, excuse me. That's definitely a rebirth, a new beginning. Obviously, the cups is about emotion, but the Ace of Cups is about new connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, awakening the heart. It's about joy, positive outcomes. It's about oneness, bliss, creativity. And on the shadow side, it can be a time to nurture more self-love. Funny enough. What is this gateway about? What is the gateway about for pile 3, new moon Aquarius gateway? New moon in Aquarius gateway for pile 3. And we have the King of Cups. Well, the King of Cups is about love. It's about emotional intelligence, stability and balance. Which we had balance over here also with the Justice. It's someone that's supportive. It's also someone that's nurturing. Could be with the 3 of Pentacles means teamwork. Maybe you've got someone that's coming in to help you. Someone new that's going to help you, maybe in your career. What is this gateway for pile 3? I thought one fell. Gateway for pile 3, please, Spirit. What is this? What do they need to know? The Hierophant. I do think there's someone coming in to assist you, whether that's in the 3D or if that's a spirit guide. The Hierophant is a spiritual leader or guide. It can be a card about being in service to spirit. It can be about a tradition, a lesson, formal education or training. Maybe you have a new leader coming in for you, or a new definitely see help coming in for you. So I see a couple of things here. There's something that you need to do for yourself, right? You need to do some nurturing for yourself, taking time for self-care, But I also see that there's somebody coming in to assist you. Tell me about the Hierophant card, please, Spirit. There's the Hierophant card here for pile 3. Hierophant card for pile 3. Six of Cups, so it could be someone from your past. It could be an ancestor, a spirit guide coming in to assist you. You could be getting a new spirit guide in some form. Someone that you have maybe a soul contract with. What else we need to know for pile 3, Spirit? What else is pile 3 need to know? Wow. What do we have here? The 8 of Cups. So there's something definitely, someone's coming in to assist you in this gateway that's going to allow you to leave your old reality behind. The 8 of Cups is a card of letting go, kind of releasing that which no longer serves you. It's a time to move stuck energy. It is, like I said, leaving your old reality to pursue a new one. And that's what I kind of see. I don't know what that, in what capacity that is. That could be moving away from one job into a new job, or just maybe a new position or something like that. But either way, I see success here in your future. Spirit, what is the advice for pile 3 in the 5 of Cups? The 5 of Cups. It's another card about letting go. Both of these cards, she's kind of looking over towards the sun in this card, which reminds me of pile 2. I really kind of, I feel like the first 2 piles had to do with love, a lot to do with love, but they all had an element of letting go in them, a letting go and a moving towards light, brightness, the sun, what brings you joy. Okay, what else, Spirit? What's the advice for pile 3 for the new moon in Aquarius? What is the advice for new moon in Aquarius for pile 3? What is the advice for pile 3? Seven of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is a pause. It's reflecting on your journey and waiting to harvest the fruits of your labor. It's a sign to keep going and to not give up. Maybe you are just tired and worn out from so much work because you've been working really hard towards success, and your energy is depleted and you're kind of getting into a not good space, head-wise, energetic-wise, and you need something to give here. And I do see someone coming in to help assist you in that, again, whether that's in the 3D or if that's you know, a spirit guide of sorts to help you in some capacity to leave this old reality of just work, energy, into some lightness, some brightness. with this Seven of Pentacles, it's telling you to don't lose the faith, to keep going. There is a gateway here. There is a change here. Let's see. What is the advice for pile 3? New moon in Aquarius. What is the advice? Don't give up, pile 3. Help is on the way. Believe. Oh my goodness, what's going on, pile 3? We've got the 3 of Swords here. So, gosh, pile 3, 3 of Swords is loss, heartbreak. It is shadow coming to light. It's finding inspiration again. Which is the sun, which is the brightness. You are burnt out, pile 3. What is the message? What advice do you have for pile 3? There's a huge message here of not giving up. The World. Yes. The World card. The World is a card of completion and joy, achievement, happy endings. It's a card of success. It can be a card about literally traveling the world. But I really feel like don't give up. This is staying focused in order to complete the unfinished task. This is your completion. This is your joy. And it's here for you. Just don't give up. But in the meantime, you do have to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and give yourself some self-care, self-love, or else you're not going to be able to push through toward the end. What else, Spirit, for pile 3? What else do they need to know? Yeah, here you go. Here, this is what I was feeling when I was looking at this card. This is in this deck, it's called the Hanged Woman. This is the card of the Hangman. The Hangman is the 12th card of the Major Arcana, and it's a pause. It's a time of reflection. It's a time of letting go, embracing the new, realigning with your heart and purpose. Maybe somewhere along the way you got so caught up in success and working hard that you forgot what actually brings you joy and what you're in it for. So could be a time of this stepping back, nurturing yourself, self-love, reevaluating things and what you truly want. You've got someone coming in to assist you, to help push you through this gateway. What's on the other side of this gateway, Spirit? If we may know. Spirit, what's on the other side of this gateway for pile 3 that you're able to tell us about? What's on the other side of the gateway for pile 3? May we know what's on the other side? The 9 of Pentacles. Well, my goodness. Beauty. Beautiful. Nine of Pentacles is spiritual material abundance, personal achievement, inner peace, milestones met, successful harvest. Don't give up. Push through. Look what's on the other side. Success is all over this reading. It is everywhere. And I realize you've been working so hard that you are completely burnt out. I'm not saying stop completely. I am saying make sure to take care of yourself and nurture yourself and focus on self-care. Make it a priority so that you can push through to complete this. But you are getting support here from someone during this new moon cycle, whether it be in the 3D or a spiritual guide, a spirit guide. But Nine of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card, is on the other side of this. So beautiful reading. Pile 3, I wish you all the success for this new moon cycle. And if you like this reading, if it resonated, please like the video. Please also comment below. It helps me kind of know if I'm on the right track. And if you'd like to be a part of future readings, please make sure to subscribe and to click the notification bell for to be notified of future readings and to be a part of the community. And I'm really glad you're here. And again, Pile 3, I wish you all the success. And I'm sending you energy. Be sure you call back yours from all the places that you're giving it to. I'm wishing you, sending you peace and comfort and energy during this time. And I wish you lots of success in the future. Thank you for being here. See you next time.